Hello everyone. As many of you know, I am HollywoodBigBoss, the current Duelists Sans Frontières United States Heritage Champion. But today I'm not here to talk about that or NW 2.0. Today I'm here to talk about something that happened 15 years ago. Yeah, you heard me right, 15 years ago. February 19th, 2005. My best friend, the brother I never had growing up, Dazancic, would win the original league tournament championship. This little insignificant looking piece of plastic right here, this would be the catalyst for every single thing you see in front of you today. Because without that win, and without what happened after this duel occurred, the Pontiac Duelist League and Duelists Sans Frontières wouldn't even exist today. Dazancic would win the original league tournament championship. And then, as a result of him being the one to win it, would be completely forgotten until September 17th of 2005, when myself and Dazancic walked out of that group, which had evolved into the PTHS League. And my first words to him after we had just walked out were, "You're going to be the champion of our group. You deserve it. You're the only one who deserves it. You're going to be our first champion." And then he reminded me of something very important. He had never lost their championship. And it would be here that the Pontiac Duel King, the original league tournament championship, whatever name, alphabet soup you wanted to call it, would become the Pontiac Duelist League Championship, with the first duel ever occurring September 22nd, 2005, ending in a draw, with a rematch happening on September 23rd, 2005, where I would win my first Pontiac Duelist League Championship. Pontiac Duelist League was formed, and just off of one seemingly insignificant little piece of plastic was transformed forever. But where there's success, there's also failure. February 24th, 2007, the Kankakee Duelist League would be formed and die in less than a week. Then go down a little bit later, September 10th, 2007, the Mexican National Duelist League was formed. And until Tyrant Slayer contact was lost with them, they were our most successful subsidiary to date. Then once again, Root Beer Guy, unfortunately, his mother would tragically pass away. So on March 3rd, 2008, when contact was reestablished, the Red Hawks Duelist League was formed. It would be there that a fatal four-way duel would take place between the Pontiac Duelist League champion, the KDL champion, which we had reacquired at the time, the RDL champion, and a representative picked by MNDL to represent their champion in a fatal four-way duel to unify all four titles into what would become the Pontiac Duelist League World Championship. The belt which would signify greatness, an alternative to Duel Monsters, an alternative to Upper Deck and Konami's bullshit that they had fed us throughout the years. And this was that symbol. However, fast forward a few more years. Then we come to November 17th, 2011. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel King Championship, right here, would be unified with the Pontiac Duelist League World Championship. After having been bought at an estate sale on September 28th, 2011, we would contact the previous holder and give him 30 days to respond to us. If not, then I was promoted to the champion. And lo and behold, he never reached out to us. So I would go in representing this trophy, and the Executioner, who at the time was the world champion, would match a clean sweep, unifying the titles. March 10th, 2013, Mantis would found the Knights of Iowa. It would be as a result of this that June 27th, 2013, Duelists Sans Frontières would be formed. However, it would be almost an entire year later until the Pontiac Duelist League World Championship would become the Duelists Sans Frontières Duel Monsters World Championship. Then, April 1st, 2015, American Outlaw founded the only Heritage Duelist League. With this belt, he would crown the first only Heritage Duelist League champion on May 1st, 2015, with the champion being Red Mist, my partner, my teammate in NW 2.0. But we have something else to talk about too, something just as important as all of this history. July 26, 2012, for the first time the Pontiac Duelist League Championship would be defended outside of the United States and truly become a world championship. Defended in Rossland, British Columbia, Canada. Then fast forward a few more years. June 10th, 2018, the Duelists Sans Frontières World Championship would change hands in Shanghai, China, with Aria Two-Face winning the title. Then from there, she wouldn't be done. June 19th, 2018, she would win the NW 2.0 Intercontinental Championship in Cebu in the Philippines, further increasing our global standing. But the only Heritage Duelist League wouldn't be left out, wouldn't be left in the cold. You see, Red Mist would sign off on a duel, which would take place on October 19th, 2019, where Rin would successfully capture the vacant Duelists Sans Frontières United States Heritage Championship, formerly the only Heritage Duelist League Championship, in Alajuela, Costa Rica. More now than ever, Duelists Sans Frontières has left our global presence everywhere we have been. 8,767 miles last year on that Duelists Sans Frontières World Championship alone. And I realized without this little shitty piece of plastic that none of this would have been possible. You see, if you're hanging around people who are constantly telling you, oh, you can't do that, oh, that's not possible, oh, that's a fool's errand, you gotta find yourself some better fucking friends. You gotta find yourself people who will support you, who will help you achieve those goals. And that's exactly what I did. Yeah, I've had my share of failures. I've probably failed more than anyone else I know. But those failures led to this.